Dylan, what do you think they did well to take you guys out of your game tonight, especially on the power play?
I think the power play was mostly on us. We had our looks. We didn't win many face-offs. I don't think we won many 5-on-5. They were dominating us on face-offs, and entries weren't great. But we did get the zone a few times and just didn't execute. We bobbled pucks at key times and forced it at key times, and we just didn't get that the one that we needed. And I think on the power play we need one bad and need to get back. The sense of urgency has to be better from the first power play to our last power play.
James, this morning on Newsy was singing your praises. The goaltending's been one of the reasons that you started 6-3-1 so far. Just the commonality from start to start, including tonight for you. What have you found?
I think what we've done a good job of as a team is competing and being there for each other. So obviously as a goaltender, you just want to be back there and you want to give the boys a chance. You want to fight for them, and like I said, the way these guys compete and battle, it makes it easy for us to get in the game and want to be the difference. And tonight obviously they got that bounce there with it, which was unfortunate, but I just think that we're just part of just another cog in the wheel here, where we're just trying to do our part to get this thing going.
You're obviously familiar with what they're doing over there. How did that help you tonight?
Obviously it's you kind of know a little bit, but it's been a while since I've been there. So there's different coaches and whatnot. So but obviously the few guys they're still there. You respect them, like Barkey and whatnot. So but at the end of the day, you're just focused on your game and making sure that you're getting to your spots and giving yourself a chance to get hit with the puck.
James, you've looked so noticeably confident since camp began. Is that experience? Even joining a new team, or?
I don't know. I've been blessed to play this game for a few seasons now, and I think as you get older in your career, you take it less and less for granted, and you want to make every day count. So, getting a chance to play for such a great organization like this, and a team that's building and that has high aspirations and high expectations, especially within the room. We believe in ourselves, and like I said, that's contagious, and you just want to do your part.
And Dylan, do you feel like the emotional engagement has been consistent? You had so much of it in that Ottawa game, but just kind of this past week, what do you think it's been?
I think the engagement's there. Emotionally, we're in the game. We just have to execute. I thought our start was good tonight, and we took a penalty, and their power play got going, and they were all over us after that. So we've been taking penalties at bad times, and it kills our 5-on-5 momentum. So I think our intensity is good, but we have to stay out of the box moving forward.
Dylan, it seems like the power play has cooled off just a bit. Do you see anything there?
It's cooled off, yeah. It's just we have to get back to what makes us successful, and we got to shoot the puck more and get some dirty goals.
Was there anything that kept you guys from getting more shots tonight? Was it just the way they were playing, or I think it was 22 was the final count?
It was they did a good job. Every time they went back for pucks, they were flipping pucks and rimming pucks and skating onto them, and it made it hard to get anything going in their zone. And when we did, they're really good at fronting pucks and knocking them down and flying. So we got to find better ways to get pucks through, and that was a big emphasis for us tonight. I don't think we did enough of it. Is make it hard on Bobrovsky.
Hey James, what makes Bobrovsky as effective as he can be? What's his strength?
Obviously he's been a really good goaltender for a long time now. I think he moves. I think he moves really well. Some guys are big, some guys are good skaters, some guys are good through traffic. Every goalie kind of has their one strength, and I'd say Bob's is just his ability to move and get to his spots with good depth, and he takes away a lot of the net when he does that.
It seemed like they did a good job of playing their game and not letting you play yours. How were they able to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel for that. I mean, the chance would be 10-10. This, it's a 0-0 game. We didn't find one tonight, so I don't know if it's so much their game. Obviously, they're a team that can create and score. I think both teams would be happy with their penalty kill. Both teams are very happy with their 5-on-5. I mean, it's a 1-goal game. So I don't know if I didn't mind their game. I thought they had a better first period. I liked their second. I really thought we were doing some good things 5-on-5 in the second, but we didn't have any 5-on-5. We just couldn't get to our 5-on-5 game. So just have to watch it back. But it's just one of those nights where obviously we had a couple posts. It feels like this should have been a 3-point game, but it wasn't.
You talked about consistency this morning, and Reimer's certainly been consistent.
Yep,
What is it?
excellent.
What's about his consistency?
Compete. He was excellent. Even I felt a little of the first period shifted on just them getting that first power play look and having some good looks on it. The save he made east-west on that was huge. His first period was huge when they had some really good looks. I mean, his numbers are going to be astronomical. It's very unfortunate we didn't give him any run support or goals tonight. And again, he gives up one on 24-25. One on 4 or 5 glorious grade A's. So it's unfortunate we couldn't bail him out tonight.
He's looked like that right from camp.
He's been sharp,
Yeah.
really sharp. Yep. So that's a positive for us. Every time he's been in there, he's given us a chance. And tonight was obviously no different. Just obviously giving up the one at home.
Derek, I'm sure you guys have a rotation, but is he making a push for a bit more playing time?
Yeah, maybe we'll feel. I mean, Billy was excellent his last game out too. We probably had a scheduled start for Billy on Saturday. We'll see how that goes and go from there.
With the power play, Dylan mentioned lack of shooting. Have you seen any common issues the last 4 games?
Yeah, it's just sometimes when you have these passive penalty kills, we haven't handled it well. I said that we're going to have some looks off it. I had a chance in the rush. Again, it probably reflected our 5-on-5 play. Okay, not great, but just feels like we should have got one on it. So you go 0 for 5 at home. You only give up 1. And you get 5 power plays. It's a game you feel you should get a point out of, but we didn't. So we have to reevaluate the power play. I think it's probably time to evaluate some different looks on it.
Dylan said that he felt you were killing momentum with untimely penalties.
Yeah.
Are you concerned about the penalties?
Yeah, just they don't like even the start. Just a lazy stick penalty, and they probably win the period. Even though we come out of the period 0-0, Reimer was probably the difference. But just giving them that early power play, and then just not getting momentum. Again, I thought our 5-on-5 play was coming along really nice in the second, and then we just took those penalties. So I think it was just one of those games where I think they were 5 apiece. So better looks, penalty kill, they're great. Just again, it's really a tough game to evaluate when you get shut out.